What's going on, guys? Dave here, back again with another video. And today, Ronaldo has been in my social media timeline once again. And he always appears out of nowhere sometimes for something controversial he says, or something that he says, or an interview that he's done. And today, he was in the press all over for snubbing Rodri as the Ballon d'Or winner, while Vinny was in the stands at the Soccer Global or Global Soccer or whatever they're called. Football awards are just springing up these days out of nowhere just to make players feel better than they actually are. And literally, he just said that Rodri didn't deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. And I've actually never stated my case on this. I made a video once previously before the Ballon d'Or was announced on the top three that should have won it. And that was Vinny, Bellingham or Rodri. And hence, Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. And I'm going to state it now, guys. Listen to this, yeah? As a Real Madrid fan, Rodri deserved to win the Ballon d'Or 100%. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to explain why over the next, 6, 7, 10 minutes or whatever it is, yeah? So listen up carefully. Now, Rodri as a player, and you have to agree on this, is a dying art of a midfielder. Somebody who can screen the back four, somebody who can dictate play, somebody who can control the tempo of the match and literally calm everybody down when it's either becoming hectic or becoming too much for the team if they're pressurized or whatever that is, yeah? Now, this is called a defensive midfielder or a regista or a playmaker, deep line playmaker, and there are certain factors in this type of position that is needed in every single team. Real Madrid don't have this kind of guy. Real Madrid don't. Man City did until obviously Rodri got injured this season. You can see why Man City are falling off a cliff right now because of one man. I'm telling you right now, Man City, because Rodri's not there, there is no player in that team that can do the same job as him. Yeah? Euro 2024 was an amazing feat for this Spanish team. The player of the tournament was decided as Rodri. Why that is? Why is that, people? Because he done a job where I've only seen one man for this Spanish team do that previously. That was Sergio Busquets. Yeah? Even though I hate Barcelona with a passion, I admire the way that Sergio Busquets was as a player and was criminally underrated as a player as well. So why is it that a player that needs to be in the limelight all the time like Vinny, obviously Vinny deserved to win it as well. If he won it, I would have praised him. I'm not hating on Vinny. Vinny was absolutely fantastic last season. Absolutely fantastic. Same as Bellingham. Especially Bellingham, obviously, towards probably the start of the season where he just started stringing up goals after goals. But Vinny was also outstanding, especially in that Champions League. But Real Madrid is missing something this season. And they're missing Cruz as a midfielder. A deep line playmaker once again, guys. A guy that can literally control the tempo of the team. We've seen it before with so many teams. Once a player has gone, you see when Scholes left Man United, gone. I could not identify what Man United were as a team when Scholes left. When Pirlo left that Italian team that done amazingly well on so many international tournaments. Juventus, when he left Juventus, disappeared as a team. These are players that can literally control the face of a game and how a game is going to be played throughout the 90 minutes. There's no player in the world like Rodri. Yes, there are players in the world like Vinny. Yes, there are players in the world like Bellingham. But Rodri is a dying art. And if we get rid of these players and we start playing this absolute atrocious, just ping-pong football, then football is going to be non-existent in the future. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be non-existent. We're just literally going to go from front to attack, to back, to front, to attack, whatever, continuously. That's what's going to happen. It's just going to be high intensity, not much technical, not much skill involved. And why is that? Because We're snubbing like players like Rodri at Ballon d'Ors. And what has Ronaldo got to say about that? Sometimes, on several occasions, Ronaldo did not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. Yes, it was Messi and Ronaldo, obviously, toe-to-toe on that one. When Messi deserved to win it, maybe Ronaldo deserved to win it. When Ronaldo deserved to win it, maybe Messi deserved to win it. But who is Ronaldo now to come out of the limelight and say that? Yeah, yes, he's sitting on this shelf right now. Yes, he's sitting on this wall right now. As a player that I admire and gave a full service to Real Madrid as a player. He was an absolute unit. I cannot deny it. Yeah, the goals he scored were absolutely fantastic. But he has no right to come out and say that Rodri did not deserve to win that Ballon d'Or. As a Spaniard myself, that Euro 2024 tournament literally brought me off my feet. The way Spain were playing under De La Fuente. Yes, we know Yamal was very instrumental in that. We know Nico Williams was very instrumental. But as a team, who was that cog in the midfield that made the Spanish team tick on a match-to-match basis? The matches against England, the matches against Germany, those kind of matches, the final where we go in and we need a player. Yes, obviously, Rodri was subbed off for Zubimendi, but honestly, that guy was just instrumental in everything Spain did throughout that whole tournament. You saw it continuously. And we need to recognize these type of players, because if it's dying, then there's a problem. There's a problem with football and the way it's going, yeah? A massive problem with football. And his trophy haul could match Vini's. Yes, obviously no Champions League. Yes, he won the Premier League. Yes, I think they won the Club World Cup. But for me, overall, Rodri 100% deserved to win it. And it was Scholes on a previous episode of The Overlap. I watched it, and he was having a debate, I think, with football enthusiasts. And I think loads of people were there, whatever. And he said that Rodri lights up the stadium for educated football people. Scholes is a perfect example that I mentioned him in this video of what he does for the team. What he does to make that team go and win countless trophy after trophy after trophy. And we're seeing it with Man City now, how they're falling off the cliff because they don't have a natural player in midfield who can control the tempo of the game and calm everybody down when it's needed, who can spray a diagonal pass so far across the pitch, or a little precise pass left and right forwards, an incisive pass where he can literally get into the attackers, can get into Haaland. That's what Rodri does. And the last player I recognized that can do that properly was Busquets. And since Busquets, Rodri's the guy. And why are we underplaying his ability? Why us, as football enthusiasts, are underplaying his ability as a player? Because of Vini, who can light up a stadium with a trick or so, could score a goal in a Champions League final. Because Rodri does everything that he can do as a player, but in that central midfield area where everybody is literally looking to him for the next move. That's what Rodri does. And if we can't recognize that, then football is a dying art. I'm telling you right now, the players before that we saw that control the football in this area, from Pirlo to Scholes to Busquets to Rodri now, different Cruz for Real Madrid. And look where Real Madrid are now without Cruz. Look where they are. Because they don't have that in the midfield anymore. And it's just gone. Football is gone if we're talking about Vini as the Ballon d'Or winner. It's gone. I'm telling you right now. Yes, Vini done exceptionally well. I'm not hating on him. But Rodri did that a little bit better. That's all I got to say about this, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And all I got to say is end the stream, Dave. Take care.